Unlike on the CBC, you're going to hear the tough questions here. So please donate. Keep us on the air. Andrew Perez has been with us before. He joins me right now, and I put the question to you. Carney is Prime Minister. Can he overcome the intense dislike that Canadians have for the last 10 years of the Liberal government? I mean, people I talk to say, we want to get rid of them, just like they got rid of the Conservatives in 93, just like they got rid of the Liberals in 84. You guys did a bad job, you're out.
I think that he can, Stephen. And as I said to you last time, I think we're into a whole new world. I think because of what's happening in the U.S. over the past couple months, we've never seen this in our country.
Of course. A
president talking about a 51st state and doubling down on that.
So are you telling me then that Trump is going to save the Liberal Party?
No, I honestly do. I do feel that Mark Carney is made for this moment in time. And I actually think, typically the number one consideration in an election is party label, followed by leader and local candidate, a distant third. I actually think in this election that party label is not going to be too important. It's really going to pivot around leadership. And you're already seeing soft New Democrats and soft Conservatives coming into the Liberal fold, attracted to Mr. Carney's message.
So he can wipe out the last 10 years of what people say was bad government on Trudeau, and he's going to have to overcome what he's been standing for the last 5 years. He said Trudeau had made all the right moves. He was Mr. Carbon Tax around the world. He got all the banks to say, we're going to go this way, and now they're saying no. So he has to, and he is disavowing what he stood for.
I'm not sure he is. I think he...
Well, he better, because people don't like what he stood for.
I would describe him as generally more of a business liberal. Yes, he has a strong commitment to combating climate change, and he has reversed perhaps some of his messaging on that. But I do think that people, even people who were very frustrated with the Liberal Party and some of what the government did over the past 10 years, are now looking at the alternative. And they're looking at the alternative with more precision. And they're asking themselves, do I want Mr. Poilievre? Is he going to fight for Canadian jobs and sovereignty? Who's going to be more effective in Washington fighting for Canadian jobs and sovereignty?
Well, I mean, some people say that Trump could eat up Carney in a moment, while Poilievre is one tough nut.
I also think that Canadians are looking for the opposite, the antidote to Trump. And the antidote to Trump is a bland, competent banker. They don't want drama. And when they look at Pierre Poilievre, I'm not saying he's identical to Trump, but they see enough similarities there, and I think it spooks them.
Andrew, so are you giving this audience now the playbook for the Liberal Party in the election?
It's not a playbook, Stephen. I think that Canadians are genuinely scared. And I think during times such as these, people look to incumbent governments and they look to competent leaders. And I think Mr. Carney is that competent leader at this time.
3 minutes. We're going to have fun. 3 minutes. Thank you. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.